Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of Curb Appeal, the series on my channel where I attempt to recreate photographs in The Sims 4. And today is another video brought to you by self-isolation, self-quarantine. We're still going through it, you guys, but we're going through it together. So hopefully this video brings a little bit of entertainment and a little bit of joy and keeps you busy in these tough times. So as per usual, I will pop the photo of what we are recreating up on screen right now. So this home is one that just really caught my eye. It's nothing out of the ordinary from what I would usually do. You know, it has a nice neutral color scheme, very black and white, which I love. You guys know I'm not super into color, but what was really kind of striking about this photo was the nice contrast between the black and the white. So usually when I do white homes, it's very bright. The roofing is a little bit lighter. It has white trimming. But with this photo, I liked how the roof had this very dark black trimming on it, which is a little bit out of the ordinary from what I usually do or from the homes that I usually tend to gravitate towards. So this one had some nice contrast going on, which I thought would kind of make a different type of style of home that I haven't done in the past. So yeah, I found this photo on Pinterest myself. I'm pretty sure I found it like last week, and I just saw it and it looked relatively easy. And yeah, I was just in the mood to do something like this. I do have a lot of great photos queued up from you guys that you guys have sent to me over on Instagram, so I will get to those, but you guys always send me the most amazing, stunning photographs, and they're always like very complicated builds, and obviously you guys send them to me because you think that I can do it, and I believe in myself, and I know I can do it too. It's just something that takes a little bit more time, and you know, I'll need to like mentally prepare and kind of think out how I'm going to recreate it. So if you send me a really complicated photo, I usually need, you know, a couple weeks or days or something to kind of plan in advance. But this one was actually relatively simple. As you can see, I'm pretty much done the general facade of the home and have mapped out the roofing, and I've mapped out the window placement and stuff like that. So it's nothing super crazy. I would recommend, if you guys want to practice building, definitely use this reference photo and try to recreate it as well. But yeah, it wasn't too complicated, but there were some nice gabled roof pieces and a lot of different dimension going on, so I thought this would still be a very interesting home to recreate. I also like the kind of two-tone texture that it has, where the second level has a different texture than the first level. The first level has like kind of like stone, and the second level just has, you know, regular outside wood paneling or whatever it is. So I definitely like that. It's very simple but also dynamic at the same time. So up my alley for sure. So this home, I actually did try to limit my packs a little bit. I don't know how good of a job I did, but I know a lot of you guys did comment that sometimes they love the home but they don't have all the packs, and I totally hear you guys there. I only recently got my hands on all of the packs, so I do relate to you guys when you say that you are frustrated you can't download something because you don't own all the packs. So I think I tried to limit it the best I could in this video. I did use Get Together a lot because this home is actually placed in the rustic residence lot in Windenburg, which is the world that comes with Get Together. So I did use that pack. I did use, I think, Cats and Dogs, Parenthood, and maybe a few more. I definitely used a lot of packs, but not all of them like I have been in my past couple of videos. So in the future, I will try to actually disable some packs, so there's no chance that I will use, you know, packs that I don't want to be using. But yeah, tell me down below what packs you guys have so I can try and do builds that work with your pack selection. So now we are working on the back of the home, and in the back of the home I did make the facade look a little bit more simple. Usually I tend to pull the front facade all the way through to the back to kind of mirror it on both sides, but for this one I kind of made it just a little bit more simple and added a nice little balcony at the back. So that balcony actually feeds from the master bedroom when you see me do the interior. So it is quite nice. You will see also, if you don't notice, I made this home quite skinny, basically because I have been doing such large homes recently. If you guys saw my last few episodes of Curb Appeal, I did a Hamptons mansion where I made it for a single dad with like 6 boys and a butler, and then I did a single mom kind of like farmhouse mansion for like 4 boys or something like that, and those were really long videos, like 30 minutes plus. And this one I wanted to make it more for a smaller family and yeah, just make it a little bit of a shorter video. And I think that if you guys are wanting to download this home, not everybody is going to have like a family of 8, so I think it would be better to give you guys some variety. If you just want to have like a small family, you can download this home, and there's only 2 bedrooms in this build, I think. Yeah, so there is a master bedroom for the parents and they have an ensuite, and then there's also just a small kids bedroom upstairs as well. So it really only fits a family of 3 or a family of 2, whatever you want. And then the downstairs, there's a nice medium-sized family kitchen, and then just an open concept kind of living and dining area. So it's a pretty, it kind of looks like a large home from the outside, but when you get on the inside and see the actual floor plan, you'll see that it's actually not very big at all, and it's quite small, which isn't a bad thing. I think that, you know, every game player, every family needs something different, so sometimes bigger is not always better. And it also means that furnishing it was a lot easier too. I mentioned in my last video that sometimes I get overwhelmed when I have to furnish like a mansion because I run out of things to do, and I run out of, you know, like, I don't know what to do with all this space, so I end up making it look really like modern and open concept and simple. But with these smaller homes, it's a little bit easier to clutter it up and make it look a little bit more homey and lived in, which I like. So here you can see I just kind of fast forwarded through the landscaping, nothing too crazy, just some base game plants and shrubs here and there. And then for the backyard, I just put like a little picnic table and some a barbecue or something like that. So nothing super exciting. You can feel free to put like a hot tub back there or even like a swing set or anything like that, but I decided to keep it quite simple. When I play, I actually don't really use the backyard that much, which is weird. Or is it weird? I don't know. Like, I tend to play inside the home more and don't really go outside too much. What do you guys do? Do you guys like use the backyard? For some reason, I never think to use the backyard because the backyard doesn't really have any like skill building activities that are like necessary, I guess. Most of the things you can do outside, you can also do inside. Like if you're gonna cook outside, like you might as well cook inside, if you know what I mean. So I tend to not use backyards that much, which is weird. Maybe because I live in an apartment in real life and I don't have a backyard, so I never really think to go outside. I don't know, it's super weird. But here you can see now we're working on the interior, and I did I cut out the footage where I did the floor planning just because I didn't want to make the video too long, and floor planning is kind of boring, as you guys know, and I really struggled with this kitchen. You guys have heard me ramble about how I struggle with kitchens, and I don't know why, because I love doing kitchens. It's basically like my favorite part of a build to furnish is the kitchen. But lately I've been struggling with kitchens. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm running out of ideas. Like, I hope not. But for some reason, there's so many counter options and cabinet options and wallpaper options that I just get a little bit overwhelmed, and I overthink the kitchen color scheme all the time. So this kitchen went through a lot of different color scheme makeovers, and I don't even remember how it ends up looking in the end. I know I keep these countertops. I do these white these white kind of cabinets with the black countertop. I just thought it looked best and it was neutral, but in real life I don't think I would want black countertops, so I'm not really sure why I chose these. In real life I would definitely want either like a white or light stone countertop, maybe like a granite, but this black, I probably wouldn't want a black countertop in real life for like my dream kitchen. So I'm not really sure why I chose it. I think it's because it was like the most neutral swatch I could find. But yeah, so here you can see I start like second guessing everything and changing the wallpaper, and yeah, I don't really know. It was a struggle, you guys, but I like how it all kind of tied in the end. Sometimes if you focus on one specific area of the home too much and you look at it too much, you end up overthinking it, but it's best to just move on to another area of the home and see how it all kind of ties in at the end. Because the home isn't just one room. The home, when you play The Sims, you look down, you look at it from the top down, and you see everything as like a big picture. And from there, usually it looks good, but you just can't overthink one area too hard. At least that's what I've been finding. But here you can see I'm doing the living room, and the living room is just like a nice big standard living room. It's a little bit more on the modern side, in my opinion. The family that lives here is probably a family that, you know, is pretty like financially stable. They have like nice new furniture in this nice beautiful home. It's not a mansion by any means, but they definitely live comfortably. They only have one kid, and yeah, you know, they have a nice big open concept home, which is like a perfect size for their family. I wish that I had put another bedroom upstairs, because I definitely think that this home could accommodate a second child. So you guys will have to get creative and maybe renovate it in such a way where you can fit another bedroom, because I definitely think that this home could be perfect for like a family of 4, because it's like a good size for that type of family, in my opinion. But yeah, my voice again is like really out of breath. I think it's because I had coffee not long ago, and whenever I drink coffee, sometimes I get like really out of breath and really kind of like my heart beats really fast and stuff. I don't know why. Whenever I have coffee at the office, it doesn't happen, and I have like 3 to 4 cups of coffee when I'm at the office. But when I have coffee at home, at like using like my Nespresso, maybe it's like stronger or something, because I get like really out of breath and like panicky when I have it at home. But at work, this doesn't happen, so it's really weird. I also don't like talk as much at work, so maybe I don't notice it because I'm just sitting at my desk quietly. But yeah, it was really funny. I actually tweeted the other day that so if you guys don't obviously know, I've been working at home for the past 3 weeks because of what's going on right now, and then we're probably going to be working from home for another 2 months at least. And our office has sent out like a big email saying under no circumstances are we allowed to re-enter the office building. And I live like a block away from my office, so if I really needed to go to the office, it's not a really like a big deal. I can just go. But they told us like you cannot enter the building, you know, for health and safety reasons and all that stuff. And they can tell if you've been going into the office because we have like key cards, so you would know if we scanned in to enter the building. But I just realized, and I tweeted this the other day, that before I like started working from home, it all happened so quickly, so we didn't really have time to like prepare. We just went home and started working, that I did not clean up and pour out and wash my full like coffee cup with like soy milk and coffee in it. And I'm pretty sure it was like full and I hadn't drank it, and I just left it like sitting on my desk. And I haven't been there for 3 weeks, and I'm not going back for another 2 months. So the coffee cup is just sitting on my office desk, and it's probably like rotting and molding and like stinking up the whole place. And like, I promise I'm definitely not the only one that did this. There's probably a lot of people at my office who kind of, because like we just got ushered out of the office so quickly and were told to work from home, that we didn't really have time to like prepare and like clean our desks necessarily. So I guarantee you there are other people in the office who are in the same situation where they just didn't clean up their stuff. Luckily, I don't have any like food. It was just that coffee cup, so maybe it would just like evaporate. But I came to the realization of this like the other day, where I was like, oh no, like what's gonna happen when I come back to the office in 2 months and my like dirty, moldy coffee cup has been sitting there, because no one would clean it out for me. So yeah, that's gonna be a problem when I return. The people that sit next to me, luckily there's only one person that sits next to me, because I sit next to, my desk is like by the window, but they're gonna be mad because it's probably gonna smell really bad. But you know, there are bigger problems in the world, I guess, so it's not really a big deal. And who knows when we're gonna be going back to work. But yeah, so anyways, here you can see on screen I am doing the upstairs now, and I cut out the footage from the bathrooms just because you guys know that bathrooms are not the most exciting thing in the world to do, but there is 2 full bathrooms up here, and then on the downstairs there's 1 half bath, so just a sink and a toilet. And a lot of you guys always ask in the comments, what is my, like, is this build on the gallery? And yes, of course, I am a full-time builder. All of my builds are on the gallery, and you can find me by the origin name of Dr_Ashley. If you don't know how to spell that, it's also in my description box every single video. So most of the time, if you find a builder on YouTube and you're wondering what their origin ID is, it's always in the description box. So definitely check that out and find my builds on the gallery. Every single one of them is up on there. So yeah, it always is kind of funny when people ask me like, what's my gallery name, because it's always in the description box, like right there. But here you can see I ended up doing like a little bit of an office area just because I didn't have room for an office area downstairs. So I thought this was a nice kind of like natural area to put the desk and stuff, so it can be shared by like the parents, or the child can use this. So it's a nice little like nook for an office, and I really love it. I think it would be like, if this house existed in real life, like that would be an intuitive place to put like a desk, because like what else would you put in this weird kind of landing area? And then here you can see I'm doing the kids' bedroom. So it's actually a really small kid's bedroom. I didn't really realize it until I started furnishing it. I was like, wow, I didn't really give the kid that much space, but you know, it has everything that they need. And then I feel like if you live in a house like this nice, you'll spend a lot of the time downstairs in that nice little living room area, in the kitchen area, or even in the backyard. So I kind of went for a kind of like fairy purpley blue theme here. A lot of different color swatches that I've never used before, and a lot of this furniture is from the Parenthood game pack. The Parenthood game pack is so nice, you guys. There is so much hype about it all the time, and I agree. I am there with the hype. I love the Parenthood game pack. It's so good for furnishing kids' rooms. So pretty much everything in this room is from the Parenthood game pack or base game, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, love, except for the rug. The rug is from Discovery University, but you could literally use any rug in this room and it would look good. So feel free to replace that. But yeah, I definitely went all out with kind of like the decorations and made it look really decorated. This room could be for, probably in my mind, I had it for a girl, daughter, but anyone can be in this room, whatever you want. You can also change up color swatches here and there. Pretty easy, but yeah, just gave them the classic bed, little stuffed animal, little dresser, little mirror, all that stuff. You know, just the essentials, you know. But yeah, I'm so out of breath. This is so weird. But what else was I going to say? Oh, so it is finally happening, you guys. I am going to be streaming on Twitch. It's happening. So I don't have a date yet as to when I'm going to be streaming, but I'm gonna try and set it up and do a test stream sometime either this weekend or next week. It might be multiple days. I don't want to make like a huge deal out of it just because it's just a test stream to make sure that everything's gonna run smoothly and make sure, you know, like my audio works and the game music works and all that stuff. and make sure that my setup looks good on stream. So I'm either going to do it today when this video goes up, Sunday, and then maybe multiple times during this coming week. So this week of April 6th. So you can follow me on Twitch. My username or my Twitch channel link is in the description below. And then when I have like official dates on when I'm officially streaming, I will be sure to keep you guys updated either on the community tab here or on my Twitter. My Twitter is also linked down below, by the way. So if you guys follow me and keep an eye out, you will maybe catch me when I'm doing my test stream. Again, I'm not gonna like make it a big deal and announce it everywhere, just because in case it like goes wrong, I kind of just want to like make sure everything goes right. But if you guys do happen to see me streaming and pop in, we can chat and you guys can let me know how it's going and stuff like that. Also, I might be starting a Discord so we can chat a little bit more regularly, and you guys can submit photos for Curb Appeal and we can just like talk, especially since everybody is so bored during quarantine. Maybe we can have like a chat room and like we can check in on each other and stuff like that. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. If that happens, I will again announce it in all my social channels and stuff like that. But let me know if you guys are interested in something like that and we can, get it started. I feel like now that we're in quarantine, we have so much time on our hands, so I just want to like start all these different projects and start all these things to like keep myself busy. So Twitch and Discord are probably going to be happening. Twitch is for sure happening, like it's a go. But yeah, basically, I think that's all the announcements I have to make. In terms of like life updates, nothing has changed since last week. I am still grinding out Animal Crossing. My town is legit. It is super legit. I'm actually like to the point where I almost want to like brag about it. It's so good. I'm like kind of kidding, but kind of not. Like I've spent a lot of time on my town in Animal Crossing and I am super proud of it. Let me know if you guys want to come visit my town and check it out. But yeah, I just had to, humble brag here. My Animal Crossing town, I've put in like 100+ hours into it and it's looking good, you guys. So let me know what you guys have been up to. As per usual, I want to hear about what you've been doing to keep yourself busy during these tough times. And again, follow me on Twitch if you guys want to watch me stream. And also let me know if you're interested in a Discord channel. But yeah, the video has now come to an end and the screenshot should be rolling. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and leave a comment down below what you thought about it. Rate my recreation skills out of 10, and if this is our first time meeting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to be friends or if you want to see more Sims 4 videos. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye everybody!